Hey, this is Coach Anthony Williams, founder and CEO of Connected Athletics. We're a startup company based here in Austin, Texas. We are focused on using technology and creating a platform to help student athletes successfully transition from high school to college and then either into a career in their sport or into a career based on their major. We are very excited to be sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings has worked together with my team to put together a sponsorship to support Texas high school football. We have selected four schools here in Texas to support, one of them being Cypress Woods High School, and you're going to hear from one of their student athletes here shortly. The other high school is Katy Taylor High School, James E. Taylor down in Katy, and then two schools in San Antonio, Judson High School and Highlands High School. But tonight we're focused on one of the members of the Cypress Wood Wildcats program. Dylan Rogers is a 2023 linebacker from Cy Woods. He's 6'3", 215 pounds, he has tremendous size. This GPA, I got to ask him about it. It's 6.28. I'm sure it's weighted. I'll let him explain that. He's part of Honor Roll. He's been recognized by some of the top football events, Under Armour, FBU, Adidas from across the country. He's an exciting prospect in the class of 23. Dylan, how you doing this evening?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good. I'm excited to hear your story. I've watched your video. I've heard a lot from your coach about you, and you've played receiver, you've played linebacker. You can do a lot of things that size. But let's dive into your academics. College coaches want to know about that first. Tell us about the 6.28 GPA and what it means, and tell us about the importance you put on your academics.
It's a weighted GPA. I'm in honor classes. Like I'm in dual credit this year, so I'm taking U.S. history. So I'm taking like higher level classes.
Okay. And so, I mean, does that equate to, so it's not a 4.0 GPA because you're taking dual classes, obviously, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Well, tell us, what are some of your favorite subjects in school?
Some of my favorite subjects right now will have to be U.S. history and chemistry.
Okay. And then take this time, I'm sure there's a lot of good teachers at Cy Woods and coaches and tutors, but take this time to shout out some of your teachers that have really helped made your academic experience helpful.
My English teacher last year, Miss Tolliver, I liked her a lot. This year will have to be Miss Montez, my U.S. history teacher. I like her a lot too.
Great. I assume that they make the learning fun and they keep a very energetic classroom. That's good to hear. I love to shout out the teachers. My wife's a teacher. My niece is a teacher. I've got a whole bunch of educators in my family, so it's good to hear that. Tell us, I know you're still 3 years away from college, but have you thought about what you might major in when you get to college?
Business. I want to have my own business, like entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur when I get older.
Okay. You have an idea of what you got any business ideas? You got a little business going on now? Tell us a little bit about that.
I don't have a business going on right now, but like when I get older, I want to be like a trainer, kind of like have like a training business, train some kids, get them to a higher level.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like that plan a lot. Tell us, one thing college coaches, when they evaluate players is they want to understand how they learn both in the classroom and on the field and in meetings. Tell these coaches, are you more of a hands-on, verbal, or visual learner?
Hands-on. So like if I write something down, I'll remember it better than looking at it. Or like if the coach is like showing me something, I'll like it hands-on instead of him just like writing it on the board and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah, okay. College coaches eventually, when we get through this recruiting cycle, will eventually come by the school and visit you during spring ball. Tell these coaches, what kind of student are they going to see if they were to come by and see you in a classroom? Are you sitting up front? Are you locked into the teacher? What kind of student what kind of bilinguals do you have in the classroom?
Locked in, looking at the teacher, like listening. I'm locked in, writing notes and stuff. Yes, sir.
Okay, I like it. Good. Hey, let's switch over and talk a little bit about you personally. We know you work out. You're a tremendous student athlete on the football field. But what do you like to do in your spare time? When you have some free time, what do you like to do? You play video games, hang out with your family, you like to hunt, fish? Give us a little bit of background about Dylan.
I like to fish. I like to work out too, but I really like to fish. I like catching bass, catfish. So it soothes me. Like I just chill out, just like at the water, catching fish and stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Tell us, what's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Oh, we'll probably be have to be a catfish. It
Okay.
was like 8 pounds or something like that.
Keep it or throw it back?
I'm keeping that. I'm eating that.
Okay. I like it. I hear that. Catfish with some hot sauce. I'm all about that life.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Tell me a little bit about your family. Mom and dad, occupation, what they do, and are you an only child? You're the oldest, you're the youngest? Give us a little bit of background about your family.
My mom, she's a counselor and a teacher at Lone Star. My dad, he's like accounting for his own. He has like his own business. And I have two brothers. I'm the oldest.
Okay. Tell me, Dylan, how much importance, how is it important to you to be the best big brother you can be to your two younger brothers?
Being a leader, not doing stupid stuff, showing them showing them to be to do like right stuff, not doing stupid stuff.
Okay. Are they also athletes like you?
Yes, sir.
And do they also have the good, strong academics?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that I can see that's part of the family. I love hearing that. Tell us a little bit about you know, recruiting is happening on social media. Tell these coaches what kind of image you're putting out there on your social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. What does it say about you as a person?
Instagram and Twitter, just sports, just straight sports. I'm gonna do like if I go out and take some pictures with my friends, I might post it, I might not, but it's mainly sports.
Okay. When you say sports, is it mostly just about football, or you use it more for your recruiting?
Just more my recruiting and just football.
Okay, good stuff. I like it. I call these my favorite questions. What's your favorite all-time football movie?
Uh, let me see. I
Friday Night
forgot.
Lights, Remember the Titans, Blindside. What are you thinking?
Oh yeah, The Blind Side. That's what it was. Yes, The
Okay.
Blind.
And what is it about that movie? Because it's a very popular one that all the players like. What is it about that movie that you really liked?
I just like it because like he came from nothing and he just the people that he was living with encouraged him to get better. He worked hard and then he got to the NFL and yes sir, he worked hard
Yeah.
for it.
Okay. All right. Tell us when it's your night to pick what's for dinner. What's your favorite food? What are you having?
Pesto pasta. My grandma makes some good pesto pasta.
Okay. Pesto pasta. That's one of the first I've heard of that. Good stuff. And then as far as music, you got a favorite artist, or what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to rap music. So Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Durk, King Von, Future, Drake. There's some more.
Okay. All right. Tell us a little bit about, I call this my dream scenario question. Let's say you have 3 more great years of high school, maybe 3 or 4 great years in college. You find yourself in New York City at the NFL draft. Who is sitting at your table waiting for the commissioner to call your name?
Mom, dad, and my two brothers.
Okay, I like it. Keep it in the family. Good stuff. Tell us, you mentioned it early, Dylan. You already got pretty big plans for being an entrepreneur, but what do you want your life to look like when football's over, whenever that is?
If I have kids, like get them in sports like football and stuff. Maybe fish and just chill and relax and focus on my business.
Okay, I like that. I like that answer a lot. So you guys are having a really good season so far. Tell us, you got good size. You're playing on varsity as a sophomore. What other sports do you play besides football?
I run track. I used
Are
to play
you a
basketball.
sprinter?
Oh yeah, sprinter.
Okay. What are your events?
100 and the 200.
Okay. I know a track got shut down this past spring, but what were your PRs in those events?
I can't remember actually.
No. Okay. Well, I can tell you that college coaches love football players that run track for a variety of reasons. But you tell these coaches, how does track make you a better football player?
Get to my legs stronger. Get my lungs get ready, more in shape.
Okay.
Give me
And then obviously building speed and quickness.
fly around the field.
Yeah. And the thing coaches love the most is that you're competing in something in the spring, which all college coaches love. So that's good to hear. Dylan, tell us, how would your teammates describe you as a teammate?
I think probably a leader. I'm like all hype on the field and stuff. I like to like fly around, just have fun on the field and just talk. Like after a play, like we'll talk about like what happened in that play and just like sometimes like if we're like when we're winning, we'll like joke around a little bit, but like not really. Just focus on the field.
Well, I watched your film. You obviously you got good size, great athletic ability. Played receiver and linebacker last year as a freshman. This year, locked in a linebacker. Do you see yourself staying at that position, or maybe getting back to receiver? What do you feel your position will be when you get to college?
Oh, linebacker, because I've been playing linebacker since I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
And I started playing summer receiver like in seventh grade, yeah, seventh, eighth grade, and ninth grade. But I've been playing defense my whole life, so like I fell in love with that position at linebacker.
Do you prefer? Because I'm also a linebacker, former linebacker. I played inside and outside. I've coached it at the high school, college level. Do you prefer inside or outside, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter actually because I used to play outside at in middle school and some in little league. I like fighting on the outside and just making all those tackles. But I like both though.
I know you're early in recruiting, but I can imagine with your size, already being 6'3", that there may be some coaches that are interested in putting your hand on the ground as an elite defensive end. Is that something you've thought about? Would you mind a position change, playing a little more DN?
No, I would prefer linebacker actually.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, would be fair and honest. Do you play a role in special teams at Sidewoods?
Yes, sir. I play kickoff, kickoff return, punt return, and I play some extra point.
Okay. You know, college coaches love players that are involved in special teams. It shows a lot about the character and love for the game. Are you a big weight room guy?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your lifting, even with the COVID-19 environment. What were some of your PRs in maybe bench and squat and clean?
My power clean was 235. My squat was like 400, and my bench was like 265, something like
Okay,
that.
it's really good strength for a sophomore, somebody your size. And as you talk about your size, I keep bringing it up, but you're still young, class 23. Dylan, what
Sure.
do you think your height and weight will be by the time you graduate from Cy Woods?
Let me see. Hopefully, like 6'5", 2 230,
Ooh,
getting some more pounds,
scary.
but like muscle though, like no fat, like
Yeah,
muscle.
no, that those are scary sides for linebacker. With the way you run and your athletic ability, that could be something. Hey, tell these college coaches, I usually say there's two types of players: those that love to just play in the games, and those that love to practice and then play in the games. Which one are you?
Practice and love playing the games because practice is fun. You get to learn like what your opponent's gonna do. You get to go over it, and then the game. If you practice good, the game is easy.
That's
That's how I
true.
look at
No, I absolutely, totally agree on that. Are you a big film study guy? You like watching film your opponents?
it, sir. Because my Coach Beerwinkle, he puts the film out like on a Sunday or a Monday, and then I'll get the email and I'll look at it to study it all week until the up to the game and some on the game day too before the game. So I know like in the game I'll be like, oh yeah, this running back's gonna do this. He's gonna run this route, or he's gonna block, or the offensive line is gonna pull on this, or the quarterback is gonna go out, sprint out like a sprint out. Like yes, sir. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's good. That's good that you're using film study to develop. Tell me, is there a certain player in college or in the NFL that you pattern yourself off of? Is there a linebacker you look up to?
Ray Lewis when he was in the league.
Yep.
Uh, that's about it. Some of Ryan Shazier, but he got hurt, so it's like
Yeah. Well, I assume Ray Lewis. I watched some of your film. Ray Lewis, you bring a lot of energy to the linebacker position. Is that one of the things you like about his game?
yes, sir.
Yeah, no, you definitely have energy. I like that.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about, coaches always talk about overcoming adversity, whether you're behind in the game or you start the season with a couple losses. Tell us about a time in your life when you had to overcome some type of adversity.
Oh yeah, last week we played Lincoln Creek. We were down 21-7. I went over to my team. I was like, man, we gotta come on. We gotta step it up. We stopped them. Offense did their thing. We came back and won the game.
That's awesome. That's what I'm
And
talking about right there. Good
in
stuff.
the yeah,
And what
in
was
the Brisbane game,
the original game? Yeah, go ahead.
in the Brisbane game, we were down at I think it was like 21-7. We came back. Unfortunately, we lost, but we came back. It was a close game.
Yeah. You guys are off to a really good season right now. I mean, what are your team goals right now going forward?
Winning district, winning the rest of our games, winning district, pounding everyone, doing good actually.
Okay, good stuff. And then what about some of your individual goals? Are you looking at obviously all district, all county?
Yeah,
What are some of your individual goals?
all district, all county, all state, all that.
Okay, I like it. All right. Hey, tell me a little bit about coaches love players with leadership. Tell these coaches, how do you define leadership, and how are you leading on the Sidewoods team this year?
I define leadership like just helping your teammates, encouraging them to do stuff, and just like being hype on the field. Like, cause I encourage my teammates. I tell them like, "Oh, yo, bro, he was right here. You should have been right here." Or like, I'll ask them questions like, "What is this lineman doing?" So I'll know if the lineman's coming down to me, or if he's pulling. I'll ask questions and stuff. Or if the receiver is coming to crack me, I'll ask that DB or that safety right there to tell me, or like the coverages, like if it's man or if it's zone.
Gotcha. Okay, I like it. I like that a lot. Hey, tell me a little bit about recruiting. You're still young, class 23, but how's your recruiting experience been? Who have you heard from? Who do you want to hear from? Tell us a little bit about your recruiting so far.
Oh, it's pretty. It's all right. But I got Arizona State contacted me, emailed me this summer. That's about it. But I want to get some offers. Arizona State. I'm planning to get some offers after the season. So
Yeah.
like spring and summer, get a lot of offers, build up my offers for junior year, and get even more, and then get invited to these camps and these big bowl games like Under Armour All American game or the
Mhm.
Adidas All American game in San Antonio.
Okay. Well, it's obviously, it's a very interesting recruiting cycle with COVID-19, but I would tell you, my advice to you, be patient. You're a
Yes,
really
sir.
good player, and eventually it'll be coming your way. A lot of guys get freaked out as a sophomore, I don't have any offers. Man, you still got to just right now focus on being the best player you can be in the Sidewoods Wildcat program, and that'll come your way big time, okay? Hey,
Sure.
lastly, as we finish up here, I'll let you get on to the rest of your night. College coaches, Dylan, they love players who are competitive. Tell us a little bit about your competitive nature when you play the game.
I like to compete. Like if someone I don't like getting bullied at all. Like if someone's trying to get on me, I'm gonna get off of them. I'm gonna go hit you. I don't care if the quarterback is about to throw the ball out his hands. I'm gonna hit the quarterback, or I'm gonna hit that receiver. I'm gonna get off that lineman, or put that lineman to the ground. Or if the running back is trying to get me, or the receiver, I'm gonna run through those. I'm gonna run through the running back and the receiver and the quarterback. I'm
Okay.
really, sir.
I like it. No, your game, your video shows you're physical. You're a smart player. You can run. You have great athletic speed and quickness. You can get off blocks. Those are all little things I look for when I evaluate linebackers for the Adidas All American game. So you're off to a good start here. Plus, you have 3 more great years, and so I'm looking forward to seeing you develop. As we close here, I mentioned it to you earlier, Dylan. The elevator pitch. As you being a future entrepreneur, you'll want to know this term. It's when you get in front of somebody that can help invest in your business in 15, 20 seconds. Look in this camera, tell these coaches why they should recruit you and what you're going to bring to their program.
Sure. All right, y'all coaches should recruit me because I bring a lot of energy on the field. I'm a competitor, and I like to compete. I love practice. I love practicing. I like watching film. I like getting ready for the game. I like encouraging my teammates and getting ready for the game, like competing, sir.
Yeah, and I would also throw in that GPA means you're going to be a qualifier. You're going to be hearing from schools from Ivy League to FBS, FCS. So definitely don't forget to mention when you start talking with coaches about that strong GPA. Dylan, thanks for coming on the podcast tonight, man. We're looking forward to seeing you be successful in the program here going forward. If you have any questions about recruiting, don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Have a good evening.
All right, see you later. Thank you.
All right.